So moot court is more like a simulation of a real court. You have two sides making arguments for one side, and then you have the panelists that will normally pronounce judgment.
My lord, the state cannot escape liability by characterizing this dispute as a private dispute, because according to Article 1 of the Applicant Charter, every member state should ensure that they provide legislative or other measures that will protect every citizen or individual in that state. And that is something, in this case, that the government has failed to establish.
The state is not inactive or indifferent. Rather, it is progressively fulfilling its obligations in response to engaging to emerging technological facilitated gender-based violence.
The topic was technology facilitated gender-based violence. We're looking at this topic as violence has moved from offline to online now, and it has really evolved. So we really wanted the students to, because they're digital citizens, wanted them to be able to explore this topic and look into the law and see the effectiveness of the law and encourage the advocacy in them. And some of them have told me that now they want to look into cyberspace as careers. So that's exactly what we wanted to do.
Well, this experience was really life-changing for me, because then I get to discover these laws that are there in place, and I believe that as a country we could do better, because the case of Part CC against the Republic of the Gambia, although hypothetical, it could be a life-changing point for us. It could be a point where we could come together as a nation and decide that women in these cyberspaces deserve more protection than they are already getting.
I wouldn't say it was very nerve-wracking. It was very nerve-wracking, but it was very interesting as well. As a respondent, it showed me that there's not just one side. There's no completely correct side to whatever case it may be. You can always argue both sides, and you can come out correct in either of the cases.
I was so impressed with the arguments from the students. They did a lot of research, put in a lot of work, and we saw that today. Like the arguments they made, the rebuttals, everything was so impressive, so comprehensive. Yeah, so it was amazing to watch, and I'm happy that we're having this kind of programs, because it helps like mentor young girls, particularly in the legal space. We need more women in the legal space, so I love this initiative.
Well, firstly, to say I enjoyed myself. I really did. I thought it was extremely engaging. Extremely impressed by the preparation that had gone into the Moot court, by how young the student population is that was engaging in the Moot court, the ability to present their arguments, to defend themselves. So overall, very, very impressive, but equally enjoyable as well. Yeah.
It was quite tense. I loved the atmosphere in it, and I loved how each and every one of the councillors defended their points, and none of them wanted to be defeated. Yes.
The most challenging part of this experience was I felt too exposed, that I had some parts that I was not prepared to, questions that I was never prepared for, and then I was asked, and I hoped that I was able to answer it.
Well, the fact that I am from the applicant side, fully prepared, and honest, and the fact that the other side shows that we are more prepared, mesmerizes me. This shows that in every case, nobody is wrong. Everybody can come up with points. No matter how prepared you are, you might be surprised from the opposing consult. I'm so impressed in their resilience, in their submission, which was very powerful. I'm also very impressed in how they really stood their ground with the panelists when they were being asked hard questions. They really, so it's very hard to be in court. It may look easy, but it's very hard, especially when you are there standing and thinking on your feet. But they did a very fantastic job. I'm so proud of each one of them. They're very brilliant young women, and I learned so much from them, so much. I'm very inspired.